Hello and welcome back to Stardew Valley. It's summer. It's weird you should say that because oh wait, and look at the statue. Technically, it's now November for me. Last night was Halloween. It was good times. Had much adventure, much spooky. Why do I still have a load of fish in my inventory? Did I run out of time to deal with them? I don't know. There's probably a purpose behind it. It was Halloween. We had fantastic night scaring the local village again. It was kind of amusing. So those that have been on the channel for a little while will know the laydown, which is me and my sister will work together to spook out the neighbours and the trick-or-treaters. Mainly the kids, to be fair. Though we tend to actually get more adults than we do kids being terrified of us, as this year's proven that children just sort of do not pay attention to what they're doing, whereas the adults are, so they spot us first. Normally, my sister will dress up as, I believe her name is Samara, but like the girl from The Ring. She'll stand in the shadows around the property to scare the adults. Okay, so that's some tomatoes. We have a good time doing it. We used to do a bit more jumping out at people, but we're slowly weaning off that because we do get some very small children, and it's hard enough for us to tell whether or not the person at the door is going to be a small child or an adult. Well, adult, or a bigger child. We don't actually quite enjoy scaring the little babies to the point. Never did find out what I did with my lava eels. I do wonder if I left them on Ginger Island. But yeah, we don't actually like terrify them to the point where they're crying. But we do like causing a little bit of panic. It's all in good humour, for us anyway. So I think it was one of the first groups this year we had our best reactions. We had a good couple of screams, but my favourite one was the mum. I think it was mum, dad, and small child. I can't remember if it was what the child was. And they come down, they come to the door. I do the normal opening it, getting to say trick or treat, happy Halloween, and all that. And as they're leaving, the mum was at the front, and she looks over and spots my sister in the shadows. And I hadn't left the porch yet, so sort of like delay stopping. It helped that my door opened outwards, so it's a little bit difficult to get to it. But like, I just watched this lady scream, and then what you have to know is the lay of the land is a sort of shed on one side, a small gap, back of vehicle, which is where she's hiding. And then the other side is just like hedge all the way down, more or less. And this lady turns into a cat, sees her, screams, launches back. I'm pretty sure if the hedge wasn't behind her, she would have either fallen over or climbed the hedge. Like that, she was not prepared for that type of BSery. And it was just, it was beautiful from where I stood. Do I feel a little bad? Maybe. Will it stop us from doing this again next year? Absolutely not. That was probably one of the best reactions for me. My younger sister preferred. There was a group of younger girls. I say younger girls, teenagers, but I think like 12 to 13 maybe, so younger teenagers. And they'd got the sweets and they were just walking out, and one of the girls was like, I don't get why we say trick or treat. It's not like we ever get any tricks. And then she screams because she turns and sees my sister there, and it's like, that's what you get for attempting fate, small child. You get the trick. Oh, it was both times, it was just hilarious for me. As I'm watching from, let's say, the door, sister did have a moment where she crept behind a group of kids. Like, my younger sister's fairly short, so I didn't realise she had joined the pack. And the kids turn around, it's like, oh, she's not one of ours. I'm looking at her going, oh wait, or mine. I don't know, kids are weird. They get the normal groups, it's sort of like, see ya. It'd be like, oh, that's not real, that's just like a mannequin or something. And there was a group of kids, and they went through that. And one of them is obviously a bit smarter than the others, because one of the kids goes about how, oh, it's probably just like AI or something. And the other kid's like going, what? Clearly, we're in reality, child. But yeah, it was good times. Can't think of any other good reactions we had. They had a small child who didn't understand why we were doing it. They were, oh yeah, I forgot I had a prize ticket kicking me out. So they were a little bit... They weren't too young on the side to understand that it's trick or treat, but like, not understanding on why, as adults, we were finding it fun to scare people, even though we weren't trying to scare people. Do I try the tower routes again? Oh, come on. I love it. Look at it go. What the hell is that? Ahoy! I was just thinking of you, miss. This bug meat you found is perfect. When I said fresh, I didn't expect it to still be wriggling. But I'm not complaining. The fish, I love it. As I was saying, thanks, I want to teach you my old fisherman's secret. My old pappy taught me this on an age fishing trip many years ago. Learned how to make quality bobber. Yay! Using that bobber will attract higher quality fish. This means more money in your pocket, lass. Anyway, but like, yeah, the reactions are always good. A small child didn't quite understand why I was scaring. I'm like, oh, well, you guys get the candy, and we get to trick you. It's trick or treat. I know it's not how trick or treat actually is. It's if you don't have a treat, you get tricked. But I always have treats. I have so many treats. I had so much sweet left over. We thought it was going to be so much busier this year because it's like half term and a Friday, but methinks a lot of people decided to go away for the weekend or something, or for half term. Because honestly, it was not our busiest year. You're all just here, my child. Well, I don't have enough seeds over here to do it, so I guess that's that. Anyway, did I leave the lava eels? I have no idea what I did with these lava eels then. I'm guessing I probably sold them without thinking about it. Why did I do that to make some path? I have spare path. Well, there's this easy solution. I can go back to the volcano and fish up them again. So what was the quality boba? Let's say I got a couple of reactions. It's kind of amusing is that one of the last kids we got. They might have actually been the last child we got last night. They're dressed as... Oh, which one is it? One of the Halloween movie villains. Scary people, I can't remember which one. I can't remember if it was... It might be Jason. But him and my sister had a bit of a serial killer standoff and it was a little bit adorable. Oh, the other amusing thing, right, so our gate has a old-fashioned latch on it. Like a farmhouse latch. And we've never really had people struggling to get in and out, but for some reason this year, a lot of the kids couldn't get it to work for them. Now, granted, it didn't help that my sister was stood basically behind them, in the shadows, being creepy, standing there menacingly. It was just amusing. The best thing was one of the groups that got stuck. It was a dad with the group. Now, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a dad in charge of all the kids, but one of them. And he was making fun of the boys because they couldn't work out how to get the gate open. And so he stood there going, how many idiots does it take to open a gate? Made no move to help. I made no move to help. Then again, it's quite a walk for me to go help. We had a good arrangement, and I've got like loads of sweets left over, so life is happy right now. And I'll take great joy in eating most of them. To be fair, we'll probably end up leaving some of the stuff like Haribos till next year, because they don't tend to go weirdly sticky, unlike stuff like Mounds and Lollipop Star Sweets. Oh, you're a bastard! We're so close there! So, those stickier sweets, the ones that might go sticky, they'll have a nasty accident with me. And yeah, the rest of them, we'll see if they last till next year. They probably won't, so I know where they are. And if I get snacky, I might just attack them. I think I'm gonna give up on that. That's just being rude to me now. So I need to catch the legendary fish. So I'll do. I'll head back to the valley. And I'll get some fishing stuff ready for tomorrow. So I need to go. I need to check on Key's quest. But yeah, Halloween spooky, good times. I mean, the best thing is, I'm not sure if I said, we had my sister's normal costume hung up behind where I was doing the sweets. So when some of the kids be like, "Oh, someone's gonna jump out and scare us," I was like, "Yeah, but my sister's costume's behind me. Like, she's not here." And a normal gaslighting of children when they're like, "Oh my god, it's behind us." Go, "What's behind you? What's over there?" Like, I think it's healthy for them. But then again, I not really want to say that I'm a nice person. Well, I'll get one of those. Then is it like the? I feel like getting the cork bobber. C10 slime. That's fine. And I guess what fishing food I have in here. It's not all that good. That's better. Well, maybe it'll be a fishing +2 then. Oh, I have fishing +3 there. We need to sit and start making these recipes. Yay! Here's food from my home that makes family enjoy it. Will you help me write this? Boy! It's not an idea with it. I really must have accidentally got rid of my eels. I might even get lucky and get an octopus. I'm really trying to get the octopus from Ginger Island, so it's not a big deal, but it'd be good if I could get it. Did I like throw it in here, did I? No. I should probably take those with me though. I kind of wish I could get like food that just gives effect, but not really food. Like energy and stuff, because it seems like a waste. Okay, crimson fish, wonderful. Oh my god, iridium quality crimson fish. So really now it is just the octopus I need. Jeez, pretty sure that was an octopus. I do kind of wish that if you got the treasure chest, even if you don't like catch the fish, you still get the prize. Yes! Okay, that's the ocean completely done now. I can give up with it. No, I can put, I think that's the ocean completely done. Wait, I can put pots down. Gee, how much of that do I have left? Still quite a bit. So I'll head back to the pink real quick, put my fish away, then go back to Ginger Island. Like, I'm almost 100% sure I can get the lava eels from the cave, but I just feel like I should visit. Also try over to the key quest. Okay, I think that's my ocean ones. Just double check, I definitely don't have lava eel tucked away. So now I've got like 4 fish left to catch. Most of them are just ones that I can get anywhere. Most of them are just ones I need to go back to the mines for. Minus the mutant carp. And the only other one is a full one, so I need to wait till next month. Jeez, even with all the bonuses, that wasn't easy. Yeah, I've definitely caught lava eels. See, because that said caught. So I must have definitely accidentally sold a lava eel. I kind of want 2. Okay, that's 2. That's all I want. So you guys may remember a couple bit ago I was talking about Gunther's library. Now I don't think I've even edited those videos yet. So they're already out of date. But it's got updated recently. It's now available for iOS. So Apple users, it is here. it's now 100% free. So you know how last time I said it was like free, but you had to pay if you wanted stuff like the perfection tracker or looking after any more than one farm. They've got rid of that. It's now 100% free. You can do all that. You don't have to keep rushing back to Key to see if how far you've got. It's also now got the Joja Community Development Project Tracker for those weirdos who go the Joja route, though honestly, if you're looking for the auto petters, it's probably the correct route. Added just sort of a couple of quality of life, so a couple more icons, more links to get villager information. What's my affection anyway? 46, nice. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely still not gonna. That seems like a lot. On the positive though, I can buy some stuff. First, I think I'll get the keys to town, just to confuse people. I'm curious about this, so that's the other thing I'm gonna get. So yeah, it's good little updates. Still kind of think one of the better updates would be if it let me track which things I've had. Cutscenes, but whatever. Can I read that? No. See if Pierre wants it. After all, now I can break into people's houses. Hey Pierre, what do you think of this? Oh, that's well, stop this. I've been searching for this everywhere. Let me see. Yep, it's all still here. With these order codes, I can expand my stock to include seeds from all seasons round. Thank you so much. You know what? I did used to think he did that. After a certain point, just let you order seeds from whenever. But I figured I must have just like dreamt it. But apparently no, he locked it behind a challenge. Geez, that really stuff really just lasts like an entire day. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run down to the pool. Wait, did I already... No, I was saying, did I already put lava reels in there? I had a moment of, maybe I put them in this chest, you know. Thankfully I didn't, because that would just been embarrassing. Really need to finish clearing out my inventory. But yeah, now October's over. Spooky season's ended. To be fair, one of my co-workers really depressingly came up to me. I think it was on Thursday. Not Thursday, we weren't at work. Well, could have been on Thursday. I was on night, so technically we weren't working. But really, anyway, really depressingly came up to me. And he's like, you know what, it feels like it was only last week you came up to me and said, don't worry, it's spooky season now. And now it's practically over. You seem so depressed about it. I mean, to be fair, the entire situation at work at the moment is a little bit depressing, because it's like, the further we get to Christmas, the closer we get to some of our colleagues, some of our friends, people who've been working with for years are going to be leaving. And it's not like when you have one colleague who's been worked there a while deciding it's time to move on to better things. And it's quite a big group, so just about everyone's going to have someone who they've known for a long while moving on, including me. My boss, sort of. I mean, she's my boss, but she started at the same time I did, and she's leaving because of all the redundancies and stuff. It's one of those things where it's just a bit weird. And you can tell people are struggling a bit. There's a general sort of sadness in the factory at the moment. But not for me, never for me. If I can get rid of that bit. Because I'm just so perfect. And uncaring. I'm not interested in either of those. And it probably hasn't actually really hit me yet. And it most likely won't till next year. Should probably see if I can make some more mushroom steels. I mean, one works. I think what I'll do is I'll go to the mines to try and catch those last couple of fish. Since I'm heading up here, should use the mountain spawn. To be fair, it's not that much of a walk. I'm trying to think if we've had any more excitement. I suppose we did have a little bit of entertainment. Our internet kept stopping and we couldn't quite work out why. Well, that didn't leave me much room, so I think I will cut down a couple more trees to make sure I keep feeding the tree thing, and then I'll come back and go to the mine. Our internet kept dying, we couldn't work out why. It's just that every time my younger sister wanted to use the internet, or her laptop, we just mysteriously stopped having internet. And it took us as a family probably a little longer than it should have, to consider we have IT experts, to work out that it was every time my sister wanted to be on the internet or use her laptop, the internet disappeared. You know, it's a big suggestion on what's happening there. Anyway, we were going to go play some Warframe because they've had a big update recently. And so we're loading up, it's like, oh, the internet's gone, that's annoying. But I realised something, that was as she turned her laptop on, I'm like, turn your laptop off real quick. And she's there going, oh, why? And I'm going, just amuse me, do it. And we turn off her laptop. Internet comes back almost instantly, like I can ping out, life is good. Feel sorry for whoever was accepting my pings the other day, because I had them going pretty much constantly, was trying to work this out. Then she turns it back on again, and the internet instantly dies. So we're going, it's a bit of a coincidence there. So I get to turn our laptop. I want to point out, yes, I got to turn her laptop. Was it till I got my dad in on this that occurred to me I should have just told her to turn her internet on and off. Anyway, so we get Dad to have a look. Because he's been wondering as well, so Dad comes have a look. And we're like, ooh, interesting. What's an interesting development? Dad comes have a look, life is good. And like, we're assuming worst case, like, considering she basically hasn't done anything on her laptop since she was last on it. So it's a little bit weird that stuff was going wrong. Play around, think it might be insert cards and hardware. I message my actual IT support, my older sister, and she's thinking maybe it's an IP conflict. Now, in my very limited knowledge of IP conflicts, I always thought if they occurred, you get a alert that basically goes, hey, check what you're doing, something's not quite adding up here. But older sister's been like, the Windows 11 doesn't always do that, which I didn't know, so that's fine, whatever. It wasn't an IP conflict anyway. So we're still there, we're looking. It's the next day. Me and my sister, we go to Pumpkin Patch to go pick some pumpkins. Never done it before, thought it'd be fun. And left Dad to play with her laptop. And we come back and he's got up and he's been messaging my older sister again. They're trying to come up with stuff and they open up her laptop and they can't see anything that looks wrong, like no wires come out. Nothing looks loose, so they put it back together. And my older sister messaged him to be like, look at Task Manager. So we're looking at Task Manager and we're looking to see what's going on. And there's nothing really going on network-wise, which is a bit weird because it is frying our network. Look, we noticed that her memory usage was quite high considering we're doing nothing. Now, I've had laptops in the past that have had memory usage deciding to go absolutely crazy for no reason. And I've had this problem. I've talked to people about this problem before and they're just like, yes, whatever. Anyway, her memory, I was like, what's doing it? OneDrive, okay. Well, instead of making OneDrive be busy, we will turn it off temporarily. Turn off OneDrive, internet restores. So it turns out, so my younger sister, she has a camera, she takes lots of photos. She's uploaded quite a few to a computer recently. And OneDrive decided it just at that moment had to back everything up. But instead of backing one photo up at once, now these aren't huge files. And it only had like, I think 2 GB of stuff it wanted to back up. So not even a huge amount. But because it was trying to upload them all at the exact same time, it's like completely blocked the internet. And we're talking like 400 files or something. There we go, stonefish. Okay, which other ones is there? But yeah. So I diagnosed the problems and we came up with a solution. Turn off OneDrive, we don't need stuff backing up. And my sister did visit, older sister visited, so she had the day off. She came in to have a look at her younger sister's laptop. So she changed the OneDrive's permission to only have like 100 kilobytes per second. Which I want to point out, after restricting it to kilobytes per second, it was downloading quicker than when it was just trying to brute force everything. But more importantly, we had internet. It's just really weird. Though I do have a sort of a semi-uncanny skill. I won't say it's 100% accurate. I won't even say it's a life-changing skill or whatever. But I'm relatively good at guessing a problem and it almost being right. I can't fix anything, but I'm very good at diagnosing. Like, I diagnosed myself with sleepy, and I should go to bed. Is that my ice pip? Okay, just 2 legendary fixtures left, and then I'm done with fish. Nothing too interesting.